Hey you guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title and from this box, I am gonna do an Erin Condren haul for you guys. I am so excited. I got some new goodies from launch, and of course I got the new Erin Condren Life Planner. So let's open her up. So it looks like they still have tissue paper, but it is different because they used to have like a sticker here, and I think it always said like enjoy. So that is different. And what is this? Did they just throw in some extra things? I have like some random things. I'm confused. Okay, so, oh, you know what? My address is gonna show on something, so let me take everything out of the box. So I guess I'll just show you because I did not get extra things, but these are the designer gel pens and they just fell out of the packaging. But yeah, so I really wanted to try these gel pens. I am very much into the fine tip on pens, the 0.3. I'm not a big fan of the 0.7 anymore. And so that I saw that they had these designer gel pens, and they are, I think on the website it said 0.38, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if I can look at one of these pens and see what it says, like if it says it on there. No, it doesn't. It just says Erin Condren. I don't know how old these are, and these, the brand, it says Manami. I'm not like, I don't really know like a ton of brands about pens, but it looks like this has like the mid-century circle pattern on it, so I don't know if it's old or new. And then it does come in red, green, blue, black, and purple. So let me find some paper and we can do like a little writing test. So here is a like SPC Post-it that I have. So let's go ahead and see how it is. I really wish it's, I'm pretty sure on the website it said like 0.38. So, oh, I like that. Okay, let's just see, does it, wow, it doesn't, and I like literally just got done. Okay, so let's try all the colors. You guys are probably like, Brittany, this is like old news here. Oh, that's not, she ain't writing. Oh, well that sucks. Well, oh, she's getting her groove back. She's rusty. Actually, she shouldn't be rusty because she's new, but she's new, so she deserves a little break. Okay, she's working now. We're Gucci. Yeah, so I think this is just because these pens are new. So yeah, there we go. So I think we just gotta like make them. Yeah, but it doesn't smear at all. And I mean, obviously it's not the Erin Condren paper, but there's really like not a lot of bleed at all. I'm a very like heavy hand. When I write so hard and deep. I'll be very curious to see how this works on my sticker paper and just on general paper. I'll have to test these out because I am going to do when I get to my planner, I'm going to show you guys, because I know Andrea figured it out, so I want to try her way and, you know, do like a mock spread kind of, and just, well, I should say a mock base, and just see how that, you know, how easy it is to lay things down and such. But yeah, this definitely doesn't smear. I don't see any bleed. I do write heavy-handed, so that could be it. But yeah, so I will test these on some of the stickers that I use. So these are the designer gel pens and the classic colors. I don't remember if these were like if they had other colors or just these, but yeah, I really like them. I just think you probably just have to like see like how I was scribbling for a little bit. Just keep doing that so that way the ink comes out since they are new. And I do like this case as well. I do think it is a nice case. I am an affiliate with Erin Condren, so I did get credit to buy a lot of stuff in my order. So most of the items were free. I did have to use my own money for a few things because I went over like the allotted, you know, the allotted price or the allotted amount that they gave me, but obviously everything's gonna be my own opinion. So the next thing that I got, I'm trying to think how I can show you guys. I'm probably gonna take this Post-it note that I like scribbled all over. So here's the next item that I got. These are address labels. She has a ton of patterns. It was really hard to choose, but if you are new to my channel, we did buy our house back in November, so it was definitely time to have address labels with our, you know, address. So I really wanted to get these, and I've had these before and I really like them, but you know, it was time to definitely update and get new ones. And I love their address labels, and I've actually gifted these to a couple of different people and they really love them as well. So I did get some address labels, and they have different sizes as well. They had the rectangle, they had like the really big ones, and then they also had, what do you call it? The big circles. So the next thing that I got are the mini snap-in bookmarks. So, I mean, I've had these before, but I have no idea where they went. And these are the new ones. As you can see, they are the layers pattern. And so they are just little bookmarks just to snap into your planner or to anything really that's coil bound. So I just got 3 different ones. You get 3 of them. And again, I just got the new layers pattern. I really love the layers pattern. If this is your first time coming across Erin Condren, they just had their launch for the 2020-2021, that's a mouthful, planners. And so they have 2 new like designs. They have the layers line, and they also have the floral. So, all right, what is next? So I will go ahead and show this. This is that I got for my daughter, and she picked out the cover. Can I zoom out more? That's as much as I can zoom out. But this is the 8.5 by 11. So I've actually never seen how big this is, like from Erin Condren. I think what are the planners? The planners are like 7 by 11, I think. So here's like my current planner. Yeah, so you can like see the size difference. It's like at the bottom. So it is definitely wider, and then obviously tall. Maybe these are 7 by 10. I'm not 100% sure. But I was looking at their kid collection, and I thought this would be perfect. And my daughter is going into kindergarten. We registered her a few weeks ago, and so I asked her if she wanted her own notebook, and she said yes. And she picked out this cover. She loved it. You could change the colors, but she liked all of the colors here. And then of course I put her name on there, and then this is the back. She wanted to change the color of her name, but I wasn't able to get the that color changed because she wanted it pink because that's her favorite color. And you could not change the coil. The coil is the silver. At least I didn't see that as an option unless I bypassed it. But you open it up. So this is the kids' notebook. This is the story journal. So they had a couple of different options. Let me brighten this up a little bit more. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. So you had a couple of different options, but this is the one that she picked. And so it's my first time ever looking at one. So we'll just look at it together. So, oh, and the pages are perforated. Okay, that's really nice. I didn't know that. So for this, she can write her name at the top, and she can write the date. And then this is a space where she can draw a picture. And then you can see the big lines, which I feel like this is perfect for kids going into like kindergarten, 1st grade. I don't know like how long they need the big lines for, you know, do they do that all of elementary school? I'm not sure, but definitely pre-K, kindergarten, I would say even 1st grade, maybe 2nd grade, but you know, you have the bigger lines so they can write. And you know, like I said, she just finished pre-K. And so, well, she has 1 more week of pre-K, and then she'll be going into kindergarten in August. So I thought this would be perfect. And it's the same thick paper, that is for sure. And I mean, look at these pages. You get a ton of pages, and my daughter loves to draw. We love to work on her writing. So when I saw this, I thought it was perfect. They also had an option where it was all just like the lines, so like no box here for writing, which is originally what I was gonna get her. But she, like, I showed her the other options. I was like, yeah, let me show her the other options. Yeah, it's all exactly the same thing. So I'm just gonna go to the back here, and she really wanted this so that way she could draw, and then, you know, she could write a story or just practice her writing. So yeah, you get a ton of pages. Wow, this is awesome. I'm so excited. And then it says make your own magic, and it's funny, this is the same pattern as her cover. So I don't know if that, like, every pattern is the same as the cover, or maybe this is just like, I don't know, like what am I trying to say? I can't think of the word, but like the typical like kid pattern, I guess. Like how layers is like the design for the year. Maybe this is like the kid design. Oh, there we go. And then she does get her own stickers, which she is very excited about. So it's a ton of labels, and it's just 1 sheet here. And then obviously the back cover. So she's gonna be so excited. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on her desk, and that way in the morning when she sees it, she can be like, oh, my journal. So I know she's gonna be so excited because she loves Erin Condren too. She's only 5, and she's always asking, you know, if she can play with stickers and things like that. So I have to show you guys this because it's too cute not to. I gave Alondra her planner and she absolutely loves it. And so you guys, she wrote her name in it. Like, she just wanted to play in it. So I was like, yeah, go play in it. And then I just wanted to like look in it and see what she did because she told me she did a few things. And I was like, baby, how did you know to write your name there? And I don't know. I just thought it was so cute. So she wrote her name in there. And then she did this page here, which I just think is cute. I mean, the words, you know, the letters don't spell out words, but she did A because that's her initial, B for my initial, and H for my husband's initial. And she tried to do like the block lettering. I don't know, I just thought that was so cute. And then the cutest thing that I saw, oh, she had like another drawing here, but she said she messed up, so. But she had another one and I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to like cry. So she drew like a little princess, like how cute, and then little designs in the corner, and then she wrote her name with a heart, and oh my God, so cute. Definitely recommend if you have like little ones, like this is perfect. So before we get into my planner, I did get a free gift with purchase. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the bag. Sorry for the loud noise. But this is the Layers of Organization clutch. So this was free. I think free just if you like ordered during the launch day. I don't know if it's like free for a certain amount, but it is kind of like, it's not really a mint, but like maybe like a muted mint, but it does have the layers pattern that is gold. And it has, you know, like the wristlet here. So, I mean, this honestly would be really good for sporting events. It is a little like, is that dirty or fogginess? I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe if I turn down the brightness, you guys can tell. Maybe not. You can't really tell, but I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. This is like, what is that, plastic or whatever? So oh yeah, it says wipe with a damp cloth, but you can actually see the color a little bit better of the green with the lighting turned down. So that's definitely more true to the color than the brightness turned up. But this will be perfect for sporting events, for concerts, even if you're traveling, if you need to put your utilities in and you're going through TSA and you take them out. But yeah, like I know I've been to so many different like concerts and traveling events where you have to have a clear bag and it has to be a certain size. So I mean, this honestly, this is perfect. I wonder if they have other colors, because if they do, I might actually be looking to get some more. Because this would literally be so perfect for that, because I don't have any clear bags and I'm always like shiza. So I think this is great, especially for traveling too, to organize your like toiletries. This would be perfect. And then the last thing that I got, I'm sure which most of you guys wanted to see anyways. You guys are probably like, okay, Brittany, like let's shut up and like let's get on with it. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit more here, but oh, I thought the box honestly would be like the layers pattern, since layers is like the new collection, but it's not. It is like is that the mid-century circles? I think it is. So I thought the box would be, but the box does feel a little bit more sturdy. I do recall hearing people say that. Oh, this is upside down. Hello. So it's a keepsake box. So anyways, I do have my other one, so I'm definitely going to keep this. So in here is just, you know, all of your goodies with Erin Condren. Typically you get some stickers in here and you get like compliment cards. And sometimes you get like 20% off coupons. They used to put this inside the, wait, do we still get that? I don't even know. But anyways, oh, I'm so excited. So, show you guys, dun 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 dun, my planner. We'll go ahead and we'll take her out. So here is my new 2020-2021 Erin Condren Life Planner. Sorry for the glare. You can like see the lights and me. Hi, but this is the cover that I got. I am a Pisces. Honestly though, I am on the cusp. I either end Aquarius or start Pisces, but I just got the Pisces cover. I wish you could get like one that's like a cusp. But anyways, I did change the colors. I think I changed that to eggplant, so that way it would be purple, because that is my favorite color. I just went with the generic like platinum coil. I've only ever gotten a colored coil, and that was my very first Erin Condren like 6 years ago, and that was rose gold, but I'm just like, I'm fine with platinum. So the ruler is here. And then as I open up, you guys probably already could tell from the side here, the tabs, but I did get the colorful layers LifePlanner. Of course, vertical. Vertical is my baby, so I definitely want to keep getting the vertical. So as you can see here, this is the layers pattern, and this is the vellum that you get in the front. I'm sure you guys have already probably watched a ton of these videos and saw everything, but I'm just gonna do a quick overview here so you guys can see. This is your year at a glance. And I love the colorful. I haven't gotten a colorful since 2016, so it feels wild looking at a colorful. And I did get the July of 2020 all the way to December of 2021. So I do plan on using this starting in January, not in July, but I still wanted to get like the extra months so I can actually go through and practice. So as you can see here, I mean, it's hard to like show because obviously these are two different planners, but you know, the colorful versus a neutral is a little bit different. But I did go with the colorful just because I feel like laying down stickers this year will be easier. And then the notes page there, but I do feel like the colorful isn't as colorful. It's pretty much pretty similar, I mean, as far as like how this layout looks. And then I did notice something here that this is lined and this is a dot grid. So I don't know if it's a dot grid because it's neutral or lined because it's colorful, but maybe that is something that did change. But then just going into August here, this is what the new layout is. And then to show you guys the difference between the colorful and the neutral, to me, honestly, the colorful is pretty neutral, which I feel like sounds like an oxymoron, but it is when you think about it, because past colorfuls, they would just put so much patterns like all throughout the top and like all throughout the boxes, like between these lines here, to where even if you tried to cover it up, you couldn't, because it would be between these like little white lines and you couldn't cover up everything at the top, no matter how many stickers you put down. So this is pretty like neutral, if you ask me. I mean, obviously the headers are colorful, the bottom is colorful, but that's really it. And yeah, the reason why I did go with this one is because of the headers. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. Erin Condren's gonna make it easy. And like they brought everything back for us, but not really, they didn't. As I found out watching Andrea's video, Andrea from Scribble Prints Co. But it's hard to show you guys and compare because I already did start whiting things out. There used to be an ugly hexagon. I shouldn't say ugly. My personal preference, I want to cover it up. And to be honest, I cover, as you guys can see here, here's an old spread. I cover everything up anyways, you know? I do white space plan, but like all of that gets covered up on the side anyways. But they did have a monthly down here, which like this was down here. I did white out a lot of my planner already, so it's hard to like show y'all. But they just moved it up here and the hexagon is gone, which I like. And then they obviously added the headers back and I really like it. Like I said, it does seem pretty, you know, pretty neutral to be a colorful. And I also love that the tabs, they did switch the tabs to now when you just move it, like boom, it goes to the monthly, because before, if I would like, let's open up a tab, it would take me to the notes and then you would have to flip a page to the notes and then flip to start. So like, see if I go to July, there's the notes. So, I mean, that's just like a little minor thing, but it is so nice to be like, boom, there's the monthly. The only thing is though, you still have to flip to get to the notes and then get to the monthly, but that's really not that big of a deal. But the colors for the most part like seem to be the same because like I said, I haven't gotten a colorful in so long. So it seems to be pretty much the same as it was like 6 years ago, which seems wild. And it does seem really wild too to like have a colorful again. So like I said, I do want to keep messing with it and see how I'll like it before I decide if I'm gonna go to a neutral, because it does feel very weird to like not be in a neutral. But then it does go to the note section, so you do have a few pages of line pages here. Oh wow, you have a ton. So no more of the coloring sheets? Wow, okay, that is new, which is fine with me. Wait, was there like coloring sheets in the back anyways? I don't like the coloring sheets anyways. I never colored. Yeah, there was. So on the old one, you got lined paper, and then you got the dot grid, and then you got some coloring sheets. So that is definitely different because, you know, it's all lined paper, which I am totally fine with. Okay, that scared me. There was something on my paper, but it's gone. And then they do have this little like contact section here, which I don't even fill out anyways. And then you have another year at a glance of 2022, and you can like write little notes, which is pretty much the same. And then of course you do get these stickers. I don't ever use them, but some of these do seem pretty functional, like the birthday ones. Those are really cute. And then some labels, and then of course the pocket, which is in that layers pattern, which is so pretty. I really love this. And then you do get the perpetual calendar in the back, which I always just hold on to mine and collect mine, but I've been starting like this month to do the whole highlights thing that a lot of people have been doing. And then here's the back of the cover. So yeah, I mean, you can use the perpetual calendar for a ton of things. So anyways, that is the overview of the 2020-2021, my God, it's a mouthful, Life Planner, and then also kind of comparing it a little bit to the 2020 Life Planner. But now let's go ahead, let me grab some stickers, and let's see how all of this is going to lay down. Because I'm very curious about it. I do know about some changes, but I'm still curious to see, you know, kind of how it's gonna go and how easy it's gonna be. Okay, so I pulled some stickers, like leftover stickers that I have. These are SPC from a kit, and I figured, yeah, I didn't have like anything with full washi, so I was like, all right, well, this one has half a washi, so it'll work. But I should watch Andrea's video again, honestly, before I start. But from my memorization, she said you should white out 2 lines here, just starting at the line, like the black line. So starting at the black line here, you should white out and then white out again, the same width as the white out, and then white out on the sides. And the reason why she says to white out on the sides, because this, for whatever reason, is longer by like a tiny bit, but still it's longer. And for someone who, like me, who's a perfectionist, that will literally drive me insane. And the reason why it's longer is because like the spacing between these vertical like whole boxes, the spacing here, the little white gap you see did get widened by a little bit. Over here they didn't widen it, but over here it did. So I don't know why. But, so yeah, that is the thing that a lot of people were freaking out over. But Andrea said if you do that and then try to like center it, you can't tell. I'm very curious to see what shops are gonna do, if they're gonna make this side longer and washi. For me personally, I usually always do printables. I would say 95% of the time. So for printables, I can just adjust, I can modify, you know, and change the length. So I'm not too worried, but if I do use an actual like kit from a shop, I am kind of curious about that. And then Andrea said to white out the top part, which I'm not 100% sure why. Like, I don't remember why she said to do that. But anyways, let's stop rambling. Let's go ahead. These glitter headers don't match. I'm just putting it in. And I believe she said to start here and line this up. So I'm gonna zoom you guys all the way in. And I'm gonna try to do this without the whiteout just because I'm curious as to why. I think I missed it when she said it, so I probably should have watched again. But I'm curious as to why we should white out like the 2 lines here, like on the washi. I'm curious. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, throw in Olaf. I'm pretty sure, oh, I remember why she said that now. Because if you don't wanna see the 2 black lines, can you see me? If you don't wanna see the 2 black lines, that's why she was saying you should do that, which for me, that really wouldn't matter. So if you don't really care, then I would say maybe don't do it, like if you personally won't care. So then for like going over here, I forget. So I'm just gonna put this, do I have enough boxes just to stack? I think I do. Yeah, I can use these like checklists. Let's just stack it up because I forget exactly. I should have watched the video. I'm sorry, you guys. But I feel like the first time is always a struggle. Okay. So you do see the like white space. It doesn't go all the way up to the box. And then if I put this down, does it still cover? Ooh, it could possibly. I just have to like, so are these headers? So maybe the headers are a little bit bigger. All right, let's try to adjust. So yeah. Okay. So the headers must be a little bit too, like it's not exactly, they're a little, yeah, it is. Like, can you guys see that? It might be so hard for y'all to tell. Like, I feel like if you can like compare this here, it's just a little bit taller. So it's not the exact size of, the header, if that makes sense. It's just a little bit smaller. So then let's go in with another full box. And I'm just doing this just to like line it up and see. Just playing with it, you know? Should probably use all checklists because that Olaf sticker is just so cute. So then if I put this other one on top, okay. So that makes sense then why she says to white out the top. Because as you can see, you get, like, you can see it. So yeah, that totally makes sense. So now I'm curious, let's go from the bottom down. So if I put this here, so basically no matter what, and that's what Andrea was saying too in her video, you're gonna have to use whiteout. So let's go ahead and put this in, which obviously that does not go all the way to the bottom. So we'll go ahead and we will do, I'm curious if this will cover. It does not. So if you, well, I would not want to leave white space though. Like me personally, between the header and the box, I know there's some people where they don't care about that, but that would literally drive me, that would drive me insane. I would not like that at all. So, so you would basically have to white it out. So no matter what, if you want to white out the top, like she said, or white out right here, you're gonna, basically you're gonna have to. So let me go ahead. I'm just gonna keep putting a box down just because I want to see how everything lines up, and that's even more of a bigger gap for sure. I don't know why, but I want to change the color. Yeah, that is. And then the last full box. So you can see if you do it from, I probably should have done a different box there so you can see better. But if you can see, it's like a little bit of a white gap, and this is definitely a bigger white gap. And that is starting at the top versus here. So now I know why she said to white out the top. So that's probably what I would do. So let me just try to do these two boxes here, doing it Andrea's way, just to see how that would work. So I would put down my glitter headers. This is definitely making me think that I probably should have gone neutral, because I feel like that might be, it might be easier because it's not, it's just like one little black line to worry about. So I don't know. And then I think I line it up here is what I said. I think. Okay. So we will just put in, we're gonna scatter these bad boys because why not? So let's say I wanna put one here. Oh, it didn't make it. What did I do wrong? Yeah. Why are things not easy anymore? It looks like it's the same though, doesn't it? Huh. So I thought she said, cause yeah, I'm not gonna put it on the top. I'm not gonna put it below. I'm gonna literally put it on it. Okay, so then I put it here. Oh, that I remember now. It's because it's not the same. It's not the same sizing. You know what? I really should use my new ruler. Ooh, I am ripping up this paper. That's what it was. It's at the top line. Okay, so you need to put this glitter header here. I hope I'm like not confusing you guys even more. I am ripping the crap out of this paper. But so yeah, this one you put at the bottom of the line. This one you line it up at the tippy top. So if you put it at the tippy top, just to show you guys, I somewhat know what I'm talking about. It will line up, if I can not put a box down crooked, it will line up perfectly. So if you put this starting at the bottom, put this starting at the top, the box in the middle will line up perfectly. And then just to throw in another box, like that little like white space there would not bother me. And then if we want to just say throw in another one at the top. Another one at the top. And then this would just sit like so. God, that's like pretty annoying. So you will have to do whiteout, but I was just thinking like, these are the date cover strips, which they're not strips anymore. They're actual, like, this is old format. Andre doesn't do them anymore, but you could just put it across and then it would cover it up. So if you want to do date covers, I guess, every single week, you could do date covers every single week and then you don't have to worry about that whiteout. So that is an option, but you can see here what I was talking about earlier, it doesn't go all the way over. Thankfully though, I mean, shops don't do like strips anymore, you know, so I can pull this off. Let's pull this off. Let's look for, I have so many scraps. So let me look for date covers real quick to show you guys, you know, that you could use that. Okay, I found some date covers. So anyways, if you put these at the top then, you won't even need the whiteout unless you want to do the whiteout because you don't want, let me just put this here. So that way they'll all be even across. But yeah, I mean, you can use the whiteout if you don't, oh, here, might as well just put down a glitter header. I think it has to go down more, doesn't it? It does. Where does it go? Like here? Yeah. So that is another fix then. It's just to put down date covers. I mean, if you like to use date covers every single week, then that won't matter. And like I said, like this goes all the way to the end because it's not one of those like long date cover strips. If a shop does do date cover strips, then you'll have like that issue. And then just to show you guys the bottom washi, this is not a full bottom washi because I did cut it in half. And I'm just gonna go cover the black line. And I'm gonna follow the black line. That way you can see how much white space you have. Or if you wanna move it all the way up to go right underneath the boxes because you don't want the white space, you can totally do that too. So that's honestly gonna be your personal preference. So that's how much white space you would have if you line it up at the line and then you start the headers you know, like I said, but then you can see there that you do have that much of a gap. Not a huge gap, but it's still frustrating. So you can see if we do it over here, you won't have that at all. So let's do this side, since I like made such a mess. I feel like, because I was trying to play around, we can, oh, whoa, wait a second, it didn't reach. Hold the press, it did not reach. I have not seen other people talk about that. I thought other people said that it reached no problem, but that did not reach. Like, can you guys see that? Huh. I thought it was just one side that we were gonna have that issue on. Let me get, I should have, let's see here. I have old washi, not like washi, but like washi that I cut up from Scribble Prints Co. from another kit that I cut in half. Let me find it. Here it is. Okay, so I have this. So this is from her like planner party, and I cut it in half, so that's why you can't see it in full. Sorry, I'm trying to like get you guys in frame. So we'll line this up here. Yep, that does not go all the way over. You see that? No. What the French toast? I did not know that. Like, I'm baffled. I'm sure, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I literally thought it was just one side of the page. I didn't realize it was a whole bunch. Sorry, I got like a sticker stuck on my thumb. So let me just get you guys in here. Okay. And then you guys can see again, it doesn't fit all the way over, which I knew for this side. I did not realize for the other. I'm literally so shocked right now. Okay, so anyways, let's try to put down stickers on this side and not go too crazy. So, like I said, I'm gonna try not to confuse you guys. And I'm still trying to decide what to do. I mean, like I said, if I do printables, I can just modify the width of the bottom washi so it goes all the way through. But if I use an actual kit from like a shop, you know, like Scribble Prints Co., Sticky Essentials, any shop really, you know, that actually prints and cuts and sends it to you, I don't know how their washi is gonna be. I haven't heard of anybody saying anything, so I'm curious. If you guys have heard, if shops are gonna modify, comment down below. So like I said earlier, lining up with the bottom here. So the bottom of this line, I'm gonna be doing more plain with this. So if I figure anything new out, I will do like a totally different video. Good thing is I'm not having to use this planner until January. So I got 6.5 months, so should be good. And then like I said, you're gonna, instead of putting it on the bottom here, you're gonna line it up at the top. So I hope that makes sense. So at the top. And then at the top, thankfully, Andrea pretty much figured this out. And then for like the top part, honestly, here, let's just grab the ruler. This is the same height as an Erin Condren full box, in case y'all didn't know. So we'll just go ahead and do this to line it all up. That's the other thing I was thinking about, is going on another page and just using the ruler and putting the glitter headers down. So I was thinking of doing that. I just don't know how long this video is gonna be, so I don't know if you guys wanna see that. I mean, I still have a ton of glitter headers here to use up, so I don't like mind, you know what I'm saying? Here, let me put it this way. It's a coil. Okay, and then get this in. This looks kind of crooked. Does it really matter? Probably not, but I'm Brittany. And even for a mock, I gotta figure it out. Okay, so there's that. And again, you can see the top. So we'll go in with these. I only need 3, so that's kind of perfect to scatter. So I'll wanna put, am I in frame? Yes, I wanna put this one here, perfect. And I will put, whoa, come here, stick into everything. Put this one here, lines up perfect. And then put, oh, don't line it at the bottom, line it at underneath the glitter header. And perfect, except it went down a little crooked. This one went down a little crooked too, unless I just did that glitter header. I can just move it down and there, it's perfect. So as you can see, all the boxes lined up perfectly. There's the space on the washi. Unless you want it to go all the way up, then you can move it all the way up against it. And then, so I guess your only 2 issues technically is figuring out what to do here. So do what Andrea says and white out the sides, and then trying to center in these like in between the 2 boxes. I mean, that's really the only fix unless shops are gonna start making them longer. So, and then obviously the other issue is the little bit of the, you know, color at the top, but you can do what Andrea said, white it out, or you can just throw on date covers. So I'm trying to decide what I wanna do. I might just do date covers for now on, which is kind of a bummer to like not have the option. I would rather like, you know, pick and choose what I wanna do versus like feeling forced to do it. But let me zoom you guys out so you can see. But I mean, I know this side, this is like a great like Frankenstein kit, isn't it? But yeah, so that's kind of what it is. Not kind of, this is what it is looking like. So yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, you know what? I'm feeling like, let's measure. Do you guys want to measure? Let's measure. Why not? I mean, if you don't want to measure, then you can click out, obviously. Thanks for watching. But I am very curious just to see. I'm trying to clean up my mess as well. But hey, I'm finally getting to use leftover stickers, so I guess that is a good thing. So if I want to, sorry, that was my chair. If I want to line this up at the top because I don't want to white out and I still want to be free to do what I want with, you know, date covers, because that would be nice, right? And I don't know if you guys heard me, but this is the same height as a full box. So if I take a full box, which is perfect right here, it is the same exact height. So a little trick there. This is on the new rulers, on the 2020 and 2021 rulers. It's not gonna be anything older. So if I put that here, I wonder if I should just put a line. Do I have an eraser? Or not an eraser. Do I really need an eraser? No. Or I mean a pencil. Oh my gosh. So let me go ahead and use this pen. Shout out to my girl Allie. My friend Allie, she gave us these cute little cat pens at the SPC planner party. So anyways, so okay. Let me go ahead, line this up with the glitter header, and I'm just gonna mark with a pencil, except that's a little bit rounded. I don't want a rounded edge because then it's gonna mess me up. Is this? Yeah. Okay, we're good. So we're just gonna mark it, right? So then that's where your full box would go. So then you would essentially put the glitter header there. And then, actually it would go on the line. Wait, hold on. You know what? Before I start to do all this, I should just draw a line all the way across. However, I'm awful at doing this kind of stuff, so so bad at like drawing lines or like getting it even. Like one end will go like all the way up and I'm like, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Like, you know, it'll go like diagonal like this when it should be straight across. So if my lines aren't perfect, forgive me, because this is just not my forte, so to speak. So just all the way across, just because I'm curious. So then this would go here. And then if I put, oh, it has to go this way. If I put another full box, then I would, hopefully you guys can see me. Does that look right? Even, hopefully. So then the lines are where the headers would go, like the new headers. I hope I explained that right. And then just so you can see where the bottom of the box would go. So technically the black line is where where the glitter header would go, or the bottom of the full box would be, if that makes sense. So, okay. And yeah, that just would not work at all. So essentially that's where all of like the header boxes should be. They should have been like moved up just those tiny bits, and then this would have been like the old planner. What planner was that? Like 2017 planner, and that would have just made everyone's dream come true. So if I'm gonna put the purple, yeah, and I mean, there's really no way to fix that. Like when I'm looking at, like, seeing the lines drawn helps me like make sense of it, if that makes sense, to like understand, like, yeah, there's really no way to go around that. Regardless, you're gonna have to use whiteout. Now, obviously, my camera stopped recording, sorry guys. But I mean, if you are a no white space planner, then this is not going to affect you because you're gonna cover everything up and you don't care where the lines go. But for me, it sucks, you know, because I am a white space planner and I just want everything to line up properly. And I don't wanna see the bottoms of the headers, you know what I'm saying? I want everything to line up like it used to, so to speak. So I'm glad I did the lines all the way across because then I can still see like the difference. So I'm just gonna put these over. So if I wanted to, let's see, how do I normally lay down boxes on this side? Not that it really matters, but so if I lay it here, lines up perfect. And then I'll put this pink one here. Lines up perfect. Wow, look at me doing this right. Who'd have thunk it? And then I'm gonna put this one, it's going to line the top, and that did line up perfect. And then the blue one will go in the middle. Hello? I'm like, hello? Why are you not going? Okay, I must have drawn the line down a little bit. Like I said earlier, I am not good. Yeah, I did. The line started to swoop down, which I can actually tell now looking at the headers. I told you guys I'm not good at that. So let me just try to, I mean, that's an easy fix, really, no big deal. Just move this up. So yeah, I mean, there's no way to fix from the bottom of the headers showing. There's just no way if you want to cover that complete top header. So yeah, I mean, otherwise you can go in, you can white these out, you know, if you wanted to white those out, you could, but I feel like that's more difficult and it's easier, like Andrea said, just to white out the top. So, I mean, yeah, that is a bummer. Not gonna lie, I'm bummed. I am super bummed about it because I thought this was gonna be the answer, and at least I already knew it wasn't gonna be like the full answer because, you know, Andrea did put out her video. She put it out on Wednesday. I will link her video in the description box. If you haven't watched it, then you can watch it and you can see her do the whiteout since I am not doing the whiteout. Just because I kind of wanted to play with it without the whiteout to see how to make it work not using whiteout. But clearly, well, actually, this will work if you don't want to use whiteout. If you don't use, I mean, if you use, oops, hello. If you use date covers, this will technically work with no whiteout. So that's just going to be a personal preference of yours. So I'm just gonna do it. This is probably, if I keep the colorful, this is how I'm gonna do it, starting at the bottom. So again, lining it up at the bottom line. Then lining in the middle at the top of the line, right? Then I'll probably just use a ruler, to be honest, to do this with the headers so they line up even, because I can't really think of another way to get that like completely even. So again, starting at the bottom. So going at the bottom. And of course, if you don't want to go through all of this, you know, there's other people who have put out, oh, what am I doing? I don't need that. You know, other planners and such, but, you know, to avoid this. But if you love Erin Condren, if you love the coil, I mean, I am very much like a coil person. I just like a coil. So, I don't know. And I like, I was gonna say unity, but that's not the word. But I like synchronization, is that the word? I don't know, like all of my planners. I've had an Erin Condren for 5 years. So all of my 5 planners are Erin Condren. So to then go and switch it to like a different planner and to see different planners like on my shelf would legit drive me nuts. Like it would really bother me, like to my core. So, I don't know, y'all. But I mean, if you're okay with doing these like things, if you plan the way I do, obviously not everybody who uses Erin Condren plans the way that I do. So if you don't, awesome. You know, but if you do, it's just something to think about. But I'm also used to having to, you know, white out and change some things and kind of do like science, you know, to make the planner work for me. I'm just used to doing that ever since, is it 2018 now? So I guess this will be the third, well, this planner will be the 3rd year. But yeah, so as you can see, all of those lined up perfectly. And then again, I just have the issue with the top. But if I use date covers, which I couldn't find, I don't think I have any more spare date covers laying around. Okay, I lied. I found those. So yeah, I guess I can use those. I don't feel like digging for any more, but I found those, so I'll use them. So again, well, these are rounded, so that's really not gonna help, but I don't have anything else. So don't use rounded date covers. How about that? Because then if you use rounded date covers, it's not gonna work. But yeah, if you use date covers, obviously not rounded ones, squared off ones. I'm gonna just put the date covers over here, even though like I don't need to, but I mean, I already used Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so really there's no point in keeping, oh, as I ripped Saturday. Oh, there's just no point. Wow, I really ripped the crap out of that. But yeah, so I guess that's a little bit better because now you can really see the 2 different ways to lay down the stickers. I didn't put anything on the bottom for like, bottom washi because I think I just used all the bottom washi. But yeah, just I guess something to think about. And then I know I didn't show the side over here, but it is still the same width. So the lines, oh, and these are lines now instead of dots. They are dots in the 2020 planner, and now they're full lines, which I'm glad they're full lines. I don't know why, I'd rather a full line than dots. And it is the full width of a full box. So yeah, it is the full width there. So in the 2019 and like younger, like going down 2018, 17, 16, they were not the same length as a full box. They were shorter. And then in the 2020, they finally changed it to where it was the full length of a full box. And so they kept that up for 2021, which I appreciate. And you do see some shadowing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely see it like in person. So, yeah, I'll probably white that out. That's probably like the only whiteout I will do. So I hope this helps. Yeah, I really hope that it does help you guys try to figure out what to do. I'm tempted to order the neutral and just compare the neutral to the colorful and see which one I will prefer. As far as like if I keep the colorful, I'm gonna definitely do it this way. And I guess I'll just keep using date covers. I mean, I could try 1 week with whiteout and see if I like it, and if I hate it, then I'll just add date covers to it. But I mean, I feel like this would definitely be the easiest way, and then also you do have headers to like somewhat guide you and help you. This I feel like would just be way too much to like have to white out all of those bottom bits. And then the washi part, well, I guess we'll see what shops do. But yeah, so, oh, let me do a test real quick on those Erin Condren pens because I told y'all I would do it. All right, my battery's about to die and my other one I didn't charge. So I'm gonna try to be quick here with this pen test. So I'm just gonna write in the sidebar and zoom in. I'm gonna use the black one on the paper because I use black and I just wanna know how it's gonna look. I don't know why I'm writing in cursive and why I'm writing hello. Like, who cares? Hello, but as, oh, there it goes, the smearing. Did you guys see that? So it did smear a little bit, but let's see if there's gonna be any bleed through. And yeah, there's like, no bleed through. There's probably the tiniest bit of shadowing, but I don't know if it's just because like you know, like I can see it. I know where I wrote. So hello, I'll do all the colors. We'll just do all of them. Like who cares? I'm not gonna use these pages anyways. And as you can see, it is writing like, yeah, they're writing better now. So I just needed to like get them working, getting used to going to work. And I like the way that they write, but again, I don't know, these probably, I don't know if they're old or new products, and you guys are probably like, hello, Brittany, hello. Like, this is all, like, we know about this. But yeah, see, it's not smearing here, but it did on the other one. And then, okay, so it's gonna be in this full box here. So I don't know, yeah, you can see that shadow, right? So it's just a tiniest bit of shadow, but I mean, it's not any worse than, I feel like, other pens. And I don't know, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I do want to try it on paper. I don't want to do black though. I notice if I use pens on, I don't know, like on sticker paper, sometimes I'll use a pen on sticker paper and then that pen will not write good ever again. And so that makes me hella nervous. I don't want to use black because this might be my new go-to pen. So I'm going to use green. You know, no shade to green. I'm just going to use it for no apparent reason, just to do it. So I'm going to write in the checklist. So we'll see how it works. This is Scribble Prints Co. paper, which is glossy paper in case you're not familiar. So I'm just going to write here, test. Yeah, that seems to like write. And a little bit of a smear smudge on the end of that T. I don't know if you can see. So, test. Hello. Wow, it's working. Let's try here. Why can't I think of what to write? I'm tired of writing test and hello, but I'll just write SPC. Yeah, it's honestly not. Okay, so it does smear a little bit, so maybe just wait a little bit. I mean, it's not awful, but just like to be careful. So, wow, okay. I am mad at it, so this is good. I actually used an SPC kit this week, so I might be using this black pen then. And then on the Sticky Essentials paper, now I don't know if this is her new, I think this is old paper. It's kind of like, it's not a vinyl. I don't know, it's the old paper, but it's not glossy, it's a matte. So let's see here. Hello, oh yeah, it writes so good on this. Test. Brit. Yeah, that writes really good. And it does, I didn't smear on the test and the hello, but a little bit on the Brit. So if you just leave it for like 10 seconds, then it probably won't even like smear. Wow. I really like that. Okay, I am not mad at this at all. So, again, I don't know if this is old Sticky Essentials paper or not. So if Delilah's watching, or Rosie, or anybody who knows, this is an old kit of Delilah's. And look, you can see now it is not smearing. I just like let it sit for what, 15 seconds? Not even. But yeah, so if you guys know about the paper, and then just going back to the SPC, I'm just gonna test it one more time. Yeah, and the pen is still writing, which is, like I said, a positive. So, wow, okay, I'm excited. But my camera is flashing, that is going to die on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video here. So I hope you guys did enjoy my Erin Condren haul, and then also me putting down the stickers with you. I'm definitely curious, what are your guys' thoughts on the new Erin Condren? Are you leaning towards getting an Erin Condren? And if so, are you gonna get colorful or neutral? Also too, if you get the flower power, there is a big floral scene up here that cannot be covered by a sticker. If you watch some other videos, you'll be able to see it. That's why I went with the layers, because it's, you know, neutral for colorful. So anyways, but yeah, I'm definitely curious what you're leaning towards, and I hope this video helped you. And again, I will link down Andrea's if you wanna check hers out. But again, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.